Here today is Dr. Michael Morgan. Michael has a television program in Egypt. It's one of the largest, or the largest, pro-American television program in Egypt. Has 1.5 million viewers or so.
Actually, a lot more, 40 million in the Middle East.
Oh, well, there you go. So I stand corrected. Michael.
Thank you. First of all, thanks for everybody that is in the room that made the time to come in, our elite audience. Thanks for the London Center to put this together. Special thanks for Senator Ted Cruz's office to allow us to be here, and we're sorry that he couldn't make it, but he had sent somebody on his behalf, which was great. I would like also to especially thank Eddie Gold, because him and we've been trying to put this together for like 6 months now, non-stop work. Herb London has been a great support, so let's start with that. I would like to talk about why I'm interested in this particular subject. I had come to the United States 17 years ago. I had pretty much $100 on me. I came in for a better opportunity. I started my life from scratch, and I don't want to talk too much about what happened, but I feel very, very loyal to my home country, Egypt, and very, very loyal and appreciative to the United States that had given me the chance to become who I am today, despite all the bumps that were happening to get me to where I am now. I started American Pulse TV show just to bridge the gap between the two governments over the last 4 years, between the Egyptian government and the current American administration that has clearly showed a lot of support to the Muslim Brotherhood, who we declared, or my original country had declared in Egypt as a terror group. And I'm not an attorney by profession, but I'd like to build my case. And I'm sorry, Ellie, if I'm going to take a little more than what I should, but 1 more minute. I'd like to build the case because we have to check the pattern of the Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood, they started after the destruction or the dissolving of the caliphate in Turkey in 1925 by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. And Hassan al-Banna, which is an Egyptian guy, has started in 1928, exactly in March, to build this organization. And the reason I'm going back is just because we need to know how they started, how they function, and so we can expect and detect what they're going to do next. So few things, their plan usually, he wanted to start this organization on 3 generations. So he said, I have no problem with the first generation not to do anything. I just want people to listen to me. So he used to go out, go in coffee shops, go to restaurants, meet people at their homes, and just start talking to them and trying to implement. And I'm, not defending the congressman, but I think the congressman meant the Islamic extremist, not the radical Islam as a religion. He's talking about the people, not the religion.
Why don't you say it?
Well, he's not here now, so no. I'm very sure that's what he meant. So basically, this is the first stage. The second stage was the execution, or trying to get a plan together and get people to execute the plan. So this happened in 1948, and I'm sorry if I'm going to be a little boring with the dates, but it shows how they function. So what they did is they used them for the war. And then they started going against the British and the American embassy, and they wanted to bomb it. So the judge, Al-Khazindar, he decided to imprison 2 of their guys because they were convicted of trying to bomb English stores and cafes and stuff like that. And so they decided to kill him. And not just to take a revenge because they imprisoned 2 people. And this is what I'm thinking. They killed him because they wanted to send a message to all the judges for the future. You play with us, we kill you. You imprison us, we kill you. So the terror was like a very fundamental part of their strategy. They just trying to terrorize everybody, and I think that's what they have been doing. So after that, they started getting close to Nokrashi Basha, which is the prime minister, And then he found them that they also doing bombings, and he found weapons and everything. So he decided to dissolve for the first time and dismantle the organization. So first they come close to the power, and then they go against it. That happened the first time. Second time happened with Nasser in 1952. They hijacked the revolution. They tried to help him out. He was their friend. He was part of the group. And then when he didn't give them enough piece of the cake, they went against him. So they tried to kill him in 1954 when he gave that his famous speech in Manchaya. So again, they became close to him, and then they trying to kill him. I'm trying to build a pattern here. So they go with Sadat. Sadat wanted somebody to back him up against Nasser in 1970s. So they go close to Sadat, they support him, and the minute that he turned over them and put him in jail, they killed him. So why wouldn't they do the same thing to the US? This is the point what I'm trying to get. Why, this is the pattern has been repeating itself at least 5 times. They clearly do, and exactly like Mr. Mahmoud Kabil said, they'll tell you anything. They'll tell you I'm a communist. They'll tell you I'm Jew, I'm Christian, I'm anything. Whatever you want to hear it. They come, I couldn't even believe it. They supporting the gay rights where in their books, Islam is against homosexuality.
All the books.
All the books. So, I mean, you know, not them, you know what I mean? Like they'll just go against their beliefs just to get to where they want to go. So I urge the Americans to rise and to be aware, because it comes to the point where it's too late to save this country.